Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 doo. Subscribe. This is going to be a one take. I'm up really late, doing a lot of work. It is a late hour right now, so I don't have any time to edit. So we are doing, again, a one take of a random ranking when I go to my movie collection behind me, and I pick out 3 movies at random, and I'm going to do that right now. Here's one. Let's get our second one. And then let's see, back here maybe. Then I rank those movies from least favorite to most favorite based on a variety of reasons. Let's go down here. Oh, I feel a slip cover. Let's see if I've seen all these movies. Because that's one of the rules. I have to have seen the movie at least once. I don't have to remember it, but I have to have seen it at least once. Okay. Okay, this is the original. Thank you. Thank goodness. Okay, so the original Sin City, the reason I was a little bit worried is because I pulled the... Is it? Yes. Okay, one time I pulled the sequel, which I haven't seen yet, and it was like, I don't know, it was just like hard for me to tell, because I couldn't remember if the original had a tagline or not, and because it was like Sin City, something, something, and I was like, is this the first one or the second one? What's going on here? But yes, the original Sin City here. Oh, look at this. Needful Things. So, my buddy Garage Movie Club on YouTube just spent all of October reviewing Stephen King movies and doing these in-depth reviews of these movies. One of them was Needful Things, so go check out his channel if you love movie reviews that are more than just impromptu discussions like this. Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, and especially now when it comes to Stephen King movies. So go check out Garage Movie Club. He talks about this movie and 31 or 30, I guess, other Stephen King films. This one's good though. I think we watched this one October. It was a part of our Halloween Advent calendar. We put in a bunch of Stephen King movies, and I think maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And this one I haven't actually watched Garage Movie Club's review of it, so I'm curious to know what he thinks, but I thought the star caliber in this was pretty amazing, but I was surprised at how non-grand the film felt when I was watching the star power. Like, it felt kind of felt made for TV, which it's not. But it was kind of like, what's Ed Harris doing in this? You know, I don't know. That's kind of how I felt. But maybe this, like, is a bad transfer or something. It just didn't feel cinematic to me. Very much so, anyway. So that was kind of my feelings on it. But I liked it. I mean, I just kind of like Stephen King's world, I guess. I find it pretty interesting, and cozy's not the right word, but... I don't know. I just don't feel like jump scared, I guess, when I'm watching a Stephen King movie. So that's what I like about this. It's more eerie, spooky, that sort of thing. And maybe impending doom, but not in an anxious way or a overly anxious way. And that's sort of what I felt with this. So I don't know. I liked it, but it just didn't feel very cinematic, I guess, is my issue. Oh, and then the Resident Evil, the first one here, that has the dogs in it. So I like this first one. I started to lose track of the Resident Evil movies after this one, but I've always liked this one. There's that scene where, like, that grid is, like, going through, killing a bunch of people, and then, you know, turning them into ice cubes, basically, or cubes. I thought that was cool. The dogs were cool. You know, the zombies were cool. I don't know. It was just kind of a cool movie at the time. I don't necessarily know if it's still holding up, but I really enjoyed it at the time when it came out. And, you know, I watched it a few times afterwards. I think this is like I think I bought this. Like, this might be like one of my old DVDs that I bought ages ago, like when this was available, like on my own. I don't necessarily think this is a secondhand purchase. It could be. A lot of my collection is, but this one might be one that well, I don't know. I don't know what this sticker means. Maybe I got it somewhere else. But anyway, how do we rank these? This is a pretty good selection here. Let's see. I mean, see, a lot of these when I think of like at the time, you know, at the time Sin City was awesome and I was, you know, really into it. At the time Resident Evil was really awesome and I was really into it. Needful Things, I was always just kind of like, yeah. You know, I don't hate this, but, you know. So I think this is a game of me trying to figure out which one of... Got a really bad mustache today. I probably should have styled it. A game of me trying to figure out which one I like more here. Sin City or Resident Evil. Should I get this out of its slip? The slip is a little different. And I remember the slip covers, you could get a variety of different covers based on the characters, and I don't know why. I must have grabbed the worst one. You know, I would have preferred to get somebody else on the cover. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I bought this secondhand because I definitely would have preferred to get somebody else. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is say Sin City is number one because of its artistic value visually, and then Resident Evil because I always liked it, and then this one just because I felt kind of mediocre on it. Like I was like, yeah, I like it, but I don't know, it didn't like grab me so much, you know. I mean, I've only seen it the one time, and I'm feeling like I wasn't excited about it. I like wrote many reviews on them on the movie when I first saw it, but I don't remember even what I said then. But all these years later, I don't feel very strong on it. So I think this is where we're at here. Sin City, the original Resident Evil, and then Needful Things. That is my ranking. Have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three of them, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Peer Hangout.